What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Garden State Hip Hop Hour. It's another Monday with your boy Rich. Today I got a very special guest on here. Two-time guest, Killa Kherk.
Killa Kherk Cobain, the unicorn, we in the building. You heard? Killa.
So I appreciate you coming back.
Yes, sir.
It's only been about maybe like 6 months, but I feel like the amount of work you put in, it feels like years. That's how hard I see you working out there.
Thank you, yo. Crazy. I actually remember that last interview. I remember like the exact thing you asked me. You was like, yo, why do you feel like you're not getting the play that you should be getting? And I was like 6 months ago. And I remember saying like, yo, we're gonna stick to the formula.
And now you're getting to play.
And now we're getting to play. It's crazy.
What, High 97, Power 105,
Power, Sirius XM.
Was it Jets game?
Jets game.
Summer Jam?
Summer Jam.
Nets? I saw you put like a picture of Nets,
so I assume. Yeah, it's on deck.
So I assume it's coming.
It's coming, yeah. I be like, it's just preempt stuff. And
yeah.
Gonna be boom.
So we're gonna get to that, but okay, so last time we left off, you just dropped Bricks Too Hard.
Yeah.
You did Still Jersey Club.
Yeah.
And then you moved on to you didn't drop yet Mexico Biddy.
Nah, we was creating it. We was creating it at that time, yeah.
And then seeing that you weren't lying, you said it's gonna be crazy, you said it's gonna change the game, you said it's gonna be different. What's been the results of that? Like I heard rumors, but maybe you confirm.
So for those who don't know, right, Mexico Biddy is the first ever Mexican Jersey Club record, right? We combined Jersey Club with a Mexican beat for all intents and purposes, right? Went out to Mexico City to shoot it, which a lot of people don't know. Mexico City is not a resort; it's an actual like city within the mountains of like Mexico, like cartel land. So just even getting that video done there was an accomplishment on its own. But since that's happened and the video dropped, like our international fan base it's just been shooting through the roof. Like it's crazy. And we've been getting a lot of international recognition. So the tourism board for Playa del Carmen and a couple other like resort cities in Mexico actually reached out to us, and that they want to use Mexico Biddy and they want to use a visual as like a way to generate tourism for the Mexican, the resort and stuff like that, and even just to highlight the beauty of Mexico City. You feel me? So
yeah, you were showing off all the colors. You're showing the people, like you weren't out there trying to be like I'm in the most hardest place or dangerous place. Even though you told me last time that's the environment, but like you chose to show like the beauty within it instead.
Yeah, because like so like if you was to look up Mexico City like to travel there, it would like TripAdvisor would say that's one of the places don't go. You feel me? They have the world's most dangerous marketplace on earth. So there's lots of places that we could have like tried to shoot in and been like, yeah, we in the barrio, we in the hood with this, that, and the third. But I was like, why not highlight what's good about it? Let's highlight what people don't know. You feel me? So I kind of took that route.
That was you and Ishel, right?
That's me and Ish, yeah.
So did you convince him to go out there, or were you guys both on board? Like who came up with the idea?
So I had a homie, and like he always wanted to go to Dia de los Muertos festival. So he'd been planning this trip for like 10 years, and he just hit me up like, "Yo, you gotta come with me to Mexico City." So I'm thinking if I'm gonna be in Mexico, I might as well shoot something. So I flew Ish out, and then we actually I recorded that record 5 hours before I hopped on the plane. You got Clico emailed it to me while I was landing.
You got Clico stressing. Then the last song you did, he told me like, oh, he hit me up with like an hour. We're coming there in an hour. What song was that?
That might have been either Waka or Drip Too Hard. One of them two.
Yeah, like it was recently.
Yeah. So I was at Dolce, and I spoke to a DJ. I'm like, yo, I can get you the club remix to this right now. And he was like, you lying, man. If you can have that by the morning, we spending it. I called Clico like, hey, bruh, we need to record now. And I got to Clico like 4 in the morning. We finished recording at 6 in the morning. We was on the radio the next day by like 2 p.m.
Damn. So like, what's your connect? Like, how you getting all this play on air? Because again, okay, so real quick, Blades and Bars dropped the list. It's in order. It's not in order. Not sure. Love the guys. You were ranked like 20 something.
22.
So, and then I made a comment to you directly on your Instagram, like, oh, you have an argument to be number one of active artists based on a bunch of criteria, like, how hard you work, music you put out, you know what I'm saying? Because there's always more to it. It's not always just about the rap itself.
It's not. Yeah.
So you put the post up. I saw some people say I was capping, which is crazy. Because when you say when things are argumentative, like, you have an argument.
Listen, everybody feel like they're number one, right? But it's really about, like, I look at the impact. What impact are you making, right? The impact that I'm making on Jersey and the accomplishments this year alone have been unmatched by any Jersey artist, period. So if you're going to make a top whatever list, Unicorn got to be top 3 because I kept Jersey alive on the radio and opened the doors for other Jersey artists on air since 2018. So we going 2 years strong. 7 songs I dropped all getting airplay. Straight to, you feel me? 7 for 7 on the radio. So I don't know nobody that's doing that or has done that.
Yeah, like it's like, and I think you guys are bringing it up. What's the criteria?
Yeah. That's another thing. What's the criteria?
But like, I like to think about it all, because if it's just rap, that's not what it is. That's not getting you where people want to be when they rap for the most part.
Right.
Most people want to get on.
Yeah.
So how are your songs finding its way onto radio like that?
So like I say, like, aside from just rapping and being out there, I push my brand crazy. The Jersey Gods brand, the Unicorn brand, networking. I'm outside for real. You feel me? I don't got, like I told you last time, I don't got no PR. I don't got no manager. I don't got no investor. I do this. Me and DJ Fade do this ourselves. You feel me? So we run down. Anytime a DJ come to Jersey, we right there. You feel me? When he play our records and he see that crowd reaction, they know that, yo, this is the link between Jersey club culture and hip hop. And we're the ones who make Jersey club culture and Jersey dance culture acceptable and digestible by mainstream ears on the radio. That's been our, our niche in this. So we just got that report. So anything we send them, they're going to give it a listen. If they rock with it, they're going to spin it. And 9 times out of 10, they know it's fire. So it's a blessing. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not a given, but it's a blessing.
Yeah, you're working hard. You deserve it. And so how do you guys choose the songs you're going to remix? Like, what's the process to that?
I work with a lot of underground. Like, I'm all about the underground up and coming. You feel me? So if I see something bubbling, now I'm gonna be like, yo, we gotta rock that one. You feel me? Like the way we even linked with like Fivio and all of them is because our Big Drip record.
Oh, we're gonna get there because we haven't got to Brooklyn. I'm trying to see how you choose these songs.
So I choose the songs based on what I think is gonna pop. I got to go for it. Like if it sounds good and I know it's about to blow, we rocking with it.
So it's not like a certain drum pattern or nothing like that. It's just if you think the song's gonna pop, you're like, we'll find a way to remix this.
Yeah, it's like if me and Faye touch your record, it's fire. It's undeniably fire. Like,
explain to me who DJ Fade is too, because
DJ Fade is my DJ and he's my producer. He's the one who produced It's Time. He's produced pretty much all of the original content that I made. You feel me? And he's another producer. He's done remixes for Chris Brown. Reposted this under Undecided remix.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, he does all the music that Just Be More dance to. So he's a legendary Jersey club producer, and that's my partner in the Jersey Gods movement.
And that's DJ Fade.
DJ Fade.
You should have brought him up.
he working on the beat right now for me.
Oh, okay. So what's next?
He's in the lab. He ain't playing.
What's next?
If I tell you, wait till we drop it. It's crazy.
All right, and back to you being outside now. Let's go. So now, are you in Jersey or you in Brooklyn? I'm saying, like, you're out there.
Listen, wherever it's popping at, I'm there. I don't care if we in the gutter, if we in the 90s, if we in the Trump Tower. If it's popping, I'm there. If it's a black tie event, Killa is there. You feel me?
So how'd you link up with Fivio, Ether, Swipeys on the Waka?
Yeah. So basically what happened is so I was rocking with Fabi back when he had the song called Jumping.
Okay.
Right? That was my joint. And when he dropped Big Drip, I'm talking about before Caught On, I'm like, yo,
that's how I found it. I saw you remix it, and then I heard it, and I'm telling everybody, like, so I really was following you.
He dropped Big Drip, and I'm the type of person, like, when I'm in the crib, I'm just bumping, anybody, I'm bumping music. So I'm bumping that song back to back. I'm like, yo, this about to blow. I know it's gonna blow. But it wasn't on radio or nothing yet. I just knew it was gonna be hard. So I told Fade, I'm like, yo, cause we was kind of tired of doing remixes. We like, we ain't doing no more, we doing all original. I said, but we gotta touch this one right here. They got a culture out there that's bubbling. Let's give it that club mix. And so when I made it, once again, I sent it off. I didn't even know. I sent it off, and it went on the air at 2. Knew it 2. And I'm like, yeah, we lit. And then I made the post. Now I mean, check out the Jersey Guys Big Drip, da 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 da. Next thing I know, mad Brooklyn dudes jumping my DM. How you get this remix? Who authorized this remix? How you do this?
Oh, so they were trying to come at you.
Yeah. Because they didn't know. They don't really know what Jersey Club is. They thinking the engineer must have leaked us the instrumental or something like that. You feel me?
So they thought you stole the beat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're like, how did y'all do that? Because I think our song played at 2 p.m. and their version played at 6. So we got played. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of And so I remember Swipey when he was directly in my DM. Like Swipey hit me straight up. But on the business side, their DJ and their manager was hitting a Fade like, yo, we like this EDM version.
Oh, EDM.
Say that to us. Yeah, because they didn't know what Jersey Club was. So Fade like, hey, yo, man, I don't know if it's beef or if it's cool. How we gonna do it? I said, yo, face to face is always the best. So we shout out to Brooklyn. You feel me?
And who'd you link up when you got out there?
Man, first person I ran into was Swipey. That's my guy. Cool dude. Soon as he see me, gave me a big hug. Like, yo, I love that. This, that, and the third. You feel me? Then we linked Fivio was there that night. Then we linked everybody, the whole squad.
What caused the reaction? Because at first you said they were like trying to figure out, like when you explained it, they just listened. They were open to hearing what you had to say.
I think Fade and their management was like talking in the background. Know what I mean, because the management understood that it was a
remix. Yeah.
But the actual homies that rap was like, what's going on with that? You feel me? But like I said, whenever you link face to face and they see your demeanor and the way you carry yourself, that's always better than typing back and forth because you can't really see the emotion behind the word and how somebody's coming. You feel me? And when a real ends link with real ends, you know what I mean? They come together. So since then we've been linked.
Yeah, and then you were in another music video yesterday with them, right?
Yeah, that was Ethan. We moved the Wild Out video.
Okay, and then so what is the? So now you're in Brooklyn a lot. Because even when I was asking you, I was like, oh, what's a good spot in Brooklyn? You're like, I'm still learning myself.
Yeah.
So like, what's that? Would you say is like? It seems he drops a song and he blows up, but an artist in Jersey drops a song, we don't get that same reception.
Yeah.
So what is the difference in the two cultures, or
the energy? It's the energy and the camaraderie. You feel me? Like Jersey, like on the Jersey club wave, you drop some Jersey club music, everybody rocking, right? But just regular Jersey hip hop, you drop something and your camp might rock with it, but you don't necessarily got all the actual like fans, like the casual listeners. You like are basically making music for other musicians. That's why I notice a lot of Jersey rappers, they get caught up in trying to prove themselves to other Jersey rappers. Other Jersey rappers don't matter. You need the actual fans, right? Shoot out to Brooklyn and the energy they got like 40 dudes from one hood and all of them rap. And then everyone else in that hood knows the music, doing the dances. Like, it's just a different type of camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like they move in a certain type of way. And it's like until your camp learns how to move that way and have that wave, you're not going to make that big of a splash. You might make a big splash in your town or in Jersey, but if you want to make a big splash in the industry, you got to have that type of wave.
So you pretty much run as I want to say like a one-man team, but as far as musicians, like you have a team around you, obviously Secret Society stuff, and there's rappers there, but like you don't run like deep like they do. So does that kind of change your perspective, like maybe like having a bunch of other rappers around you more often, or?
Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The way I maneuver is I'm a businessman first. You feel me? So everybody around me got to play a role. So I don't need another rap. If you're selling hot dogs, you don't need another hot dog man around.
Absolutely,
you need somebody to do the buns. You need somebody to work the truck. You need somebody that do the brand and this, that, and the third. So I run with people that do their job well. You feel me? DJ Fade, he DJs crazy. He produces crazy. Nemi shoots videos crazy. Everybody on my team got a position that they play. I don't need to be around a bunch of rappers because a bunch of rappers ain't doing what I'm doing.
I think it says a lot about you too. It's like how you said you run one-man team. Not one-man team again, but like a difference in how you said they got 40 rappers around them and stuff like that. So you're pushing your movement kind of like with you.
Exactly,
versus having 40 other people rapping your stuff and playing it right there. And do you feel like your energy kind of matches because you dance? You got the Jersey Club.
I'm neck and neck. I'm the energy god. You feel me? Like, you put some music on, we turn it up. We turbo with it.
Yeah, okay. And so since you are getting all this play, what's been the like reception? Because they play your music, but the more so the bigger reception of these DJs in New York, like trying to like push you into a broader audience, or maybe not just at 2 a.m. or you know.
Now we get airplay all hours of the day, but what's been happening from that is that your name becomes a familiar name up at the station, up amongst these, circles of tastemakers. And so they're starting to recognize what's going on. Like, yo, these guys are really bridging the gap. They're really filling a niche between hip hop and dance culture. Even though they're intertwined anyway, you know what I mean? There's a certain way there's a niche that hasn't been filled before that me and Fade are kind of like filling that in. Even with remixing certain records. Certain records might get a certain amount of play, but if you notice, they're getting more play with the club bounce, the club mix behind it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing, man. We just playing our lane.
And what's been like the reception? Like I see a lot more like DJs now trying to do the Jersey Club remixes to a lot of songs. And you feel like you're pushing that? Like you're the one pushing that?
Definitely, I'm definitely the one pushing that. But it's not to take away from any other producers.
No, of course not.
I mean, because I rock with the whole movement. But as far as the rapping on club and mixing it with hip hop and mixing club with drill and keeping it grimy and gutter and fun at the same time. You feel me? You gotta maneuver a certain way to pull that sauce off. Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is like, so you want to get back into? Are you gonna get back into rapping?
Yeah.
Like,
So
you just dropped that song, The Ruler.
Yeah.
And so what made you drop that? Because that was kind of out the cut. Like you're known for Jersey Club. Are you trying to switch up the image now, or are you just trying to?
It's not even about switching up the image. It's just content. You feel me? It's about to be the end of 2019, and I got so much dopeness on the table for 2020 that anything that I got left, I ain't gonna say that laying around, but anything I got that's fire is coming out now. Because 2020 about to be a whirlwind for us, you feel me? So I had this song called The Ruler that my team actually didn't want me to put out. You know what I mean? I got Slammies in the video and talking all reckless. And they're like, nah, bro, keep it happy-go-lucky because you got the club wave. And I got a lot of kids follow that wave. But I still got another fan base too for actually rapping, so I put it out there for them to feed the streets.
And I think it was it DJ Enough you did the interview with?
Yeah.
And I saw that he made that comment too. He's like, I never seen like kids just dancing and having a good time.
Yeah, shout out to Enough, hell yeah. So I didn't even really knew that Enough was that entrenched into the Jersey culture.
Oh, really?
But he came to East Orange and we met him there, and he played like a 2-hour set, and he was just playing all these classes. And I'm like, yo, he really know his stuff. So when we came up there, they're doing a documentary on us, right? Like a Jersey Club documentary, because there hasn't really been one in the last decade that's touching on everything current that's happening. So during Enough's interview, he really like touched on the fact that, yo, he sees how this music brings inner cities like Baltimore, Newark, Philly, Camden together and brings out, artistry and creativity in these inner cities, and he applauds that. So.
And then he invited y'all up for an interview, or how did that end up working out?
So we was up there interviewing somebody else at Hot 97 for the documentary, and we just happened to catch him. We was up there, and all the other DJs that know what we doing, like, come on, we're gonna do our piece while we up here too.
And what's gonna be involved in the documentary? Is it around you and Fade, or is it just around like the Jersey club culture?
It's both. It's because me and Fade are kind of like the catalyst of the Jersey club going like mainstream, if you want to say it. It revolves around our journey, you feel me, and all the accomplishments, but it's also widespread, just the culture in general. So.
Okay, and do you do most of your recording out of Purple Penthouse? Because again, this is the second time now I'm hearing about you waking up Clico in the middle of the night.
Every record I do, I wake Clico up in the middle of the night. Cause I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't be in the studio a lot. I be handling a lot of other business. If I rap full time, I probably would have been going crazy. But yeah, I go straight to the Purple Penthouse. I wake Clico up. We knock it out within an hour, and then they can do what they do.
And that's it. And you get it on the air that fast.
Yeah, but to keep it a buck, like the goal isn't always to get it on the air, but the goal is to make a song and a record that's impactful. If that makes any sense.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So as long as it's impactful, I feel like the audience is going to be there for it. And if there's an audience for it, the DJ's going to spin it. So. And
we cannot forget, because now I almost forgot, but you mentioned you're not a full-time rapper.
Yeah.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy, so last time you told me about when you were working with Coogee.
Then we did Nautica. We had
Nautica, and you had the song Nautica.
Yeah.
So is Tommy Hilfiger getting a song, or was that just a fashion?
I don't think I'm gonna do a Tommy Hilfiger song, but I might be getting I might get Andy Hilfiger or his son on a track. I might do that. Just on some creativity.
Like just talking, or like?
He plays the guitar like he's like.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about getting him on a track.
And how does that happen? How did you get mixed up with Tommy Hilfiger? And it was a collection collab, right?
Yeah. Well, I've done fashion shows before where they were a part of. As you know, Secret Society got a lot of models, so we go to a lot of shows, and I just had a good connection with them. And so when I realized they was doing this event, me being the outside person that I am, I'm like, hey, no way you're doing this event without the Unicorn's creative input. And the people in charge of I want to say marketing or whatever, looked me up, sent me an email like, yo, can you come through, do this, that, and the third? I was like, say no more.
And what did you do? Were you just modeling clothes, or did you actually get to design something?
We actually curated a whole. So it was their vintage collection. You know what I mean? And I'm a vintage collector. So myself, along with other vintage collectors from around the U.S., actually curated the whole thing with pieces and just rare swag that you wouldn't be able to find, and custom swag you wouldn't be able to find elsewhere.
Where'd you get this? Like, were you able to be like, hey, Tommy, this is dope, and he went and got it, or this is stuff out your personal collection?
This is out my personal collection.
Oh.
We have, yeah. But Tommy, he bought his collection too.
Oh.
Yeah, and we just, people buy, sell, trade, swap.
And what was it like meeting him and like him meeting you? Was there like a creative energy to that? Like,
it was crazy. Yeah, he's like, yo, you're dope. But we met before.
You met before.
We met other events, and I think Andy, his brother Andy, was the one really curating the event. So me and Andy got a good connection.
So what do you prefer? I mean, you don't prefer more, but do you like doing everything, or do you just have a hard time focusing on one, or are you just the person you want to take over the world?
I want to take over the world. I like music, film, fashion, all of it's intertwined. You feel me? And I feel like I'm good at all of them. So. And
what outside of music are you working on now?
I got a collection. I got a collaboration collection with Stronghold I'm working on. I got a couple collaboration collections that I'm working on, but Stronghold is probably gonna be the soonest one that's dropping. Stronghold Shop.
Yeah. Okay.
So me and Droopy working on that. I'm gonna be collabing with other brands. I'm gonna be collabing with a lot of other brands.
So how do you still make the music and focus on that?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I go to the studio like once in a blue, but when I do go, I get a nice amount of stuff done. Like, it don't take me long.
You told me last time you were gonna drop a project, like a full project this year. at the interview last time, you said you're gonna drop a project this year.
I said that.
And we're like, what's today? The 16th, 17th?
It's on deck. It's on deck. But we got enough material for 2 full projects.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? But it's just getting the rollout right and putting it out. You feel me?
And what process are you looking to do with that? Are you just gonna record like the videos for it, or are you gonna use all these connections now to properly roll it out?
We're definitely gonna have videos and visuals for it. And like we've been in talks with lots of different institutions. I'll say, like we've been in talks with lots of people, and we're gonna go with whatever makes the most sense.
How do you top Mexico Biddy?
That's very hard. I'm gonna have to do something on the Gaza Strip. Like I'm gonna have to.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna bring Jersey Club to all the third world countries.
Like you're setting your bar so high.
I know North Korea might have to be next.
So it is gonna be a Jersey Club album.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Jersey Club /house /dance album, and then we got a regular hip hop album on the way too.
It's gonna be. Oh, you're not gonna do like a double project. You know, back in the day, like one type of music on
Nah,
one.
but you know what? I don't like when you got too much songs on one. Like I like a nice, 12 to 15 songs body of work. That makes sense. That you can digest.
Are you featuring anybody on the album, or is it just features of songs like you're flipping?
No. It's gonna be all original.
It's all original. So are you featuring anyone?
We definitely got some features on deck, but I ain't gonna say nothing just yet.
You can't tell me one person, just one.
Nah, it's gonna be lit.
So then, who from out here in Jersey do you kind of like rock with, like music wise? I saw you at the PPM Louis thing event.
I rock with Louis J is my guy. You feel me? I rock with Crush Calhoun, Albie, Free Albie. That's my dude.
I'm just trying to see it because I'm trying to think like who can I narrow it down to based on who you rock with. You really don't give no information out. So
I might go left field.
You said you're gonna go left field.
I might. You never know.
So who else is really doing Jersey like club music? I mean, I think there's a Shelly Farrell.
Shelly Farrell, yeah, she got some noise. Shelly Farrell.
So do artists come to you and try to get you on their tracks? Because I also don't really see you as often featured on.
I try not. Not that I try not to, but like because I'm so focused on what I'm doing, I haven't really had time to like do a lot of collabs. I've been asking a lot of features and stuff like that, but I don't like just throwing stuff out there. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
I feel you.
Unicorn is a rare thing.
So again, we talked about the radio stations. Now, how did you get your songs played in MetLife? Was that the Jets Patriots game, right?
Yeah. The DJ up there actually contacted Fade, so he played it during the opening game first, right?
Yeah.
With the opening Jets game, he played it, and he contacted us. He like, yo, I played your record during the opening game, and we like, yo, send us the footage. Need it. And we don't got no footage.
Oh, so you didn't even know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I keep seeing the picture of Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's like the little clip you have.
That was the second time.
Oh, that was the second time.
So the first time it played, we ain't had no footage. He sent us something from inside the box, but it was like so much noise in there that we couldn't really like. I'm like, we ain't putting that out. So, unbeknownst to us, when he played it the second time, people actually was able to catch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like when our song's playing in a club, 9 times out of 10, somebody in the club knows us, so they're gonna catch it and tag us. If it plays in the stadium, what's the odds that our fans are at the Jets game? You feel me? But lo and behold, 2, 3, or 4 people hit us with the footage, and it's like, all right, now. And the Tom Brady footage.
So that was MetLife, and then in the summertime of MetLife, y'all did the Jersey Summer Jam.
Yeah.
And how did that event all go? Because you were talking about last time you were here, and you said you had something, up.
Oh, so last time I was here wasn't even Summer Jam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to rewind back because that's what I'm trying to say. Like I'm having this conversation. I'm trying to calculate because you've done so much. Yeah. That's why I said it feels like so long, and it really hasn't been.
That's crazy, yo. All right, so boom, Summer Jam was historic for us, right? So I remember telling you that.
You started your rap career. Was it MetLife or was it just Giant Stadium? 'Cause I remember you saying you were at MetLife. Was it MetLife or just Giant Stadium that you were rapping, then you went back and recorded it?
It was at the Meadowlands.
Oh, that was Meadowlands. Okay, Meadowlands, I was gonna say like things almost came full circle for you.
But isn't the Meadowlands thing at MetLife or was that?
It's kind of like the same area, but it's a new stadium.
That's crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. It came full circle for you to be.
That's where we started rapping at.
And now it's not a complete full circle, but it's right in the area. It's still the same teams that play there. And now your songs are actually playing in the stadium.
Yeah.
So your career just did like
straight 360. That's crazy.
And now you're playing songs there. So go ahead, tell me about the Jersey Summer Jam. I'm just sorry that
so peep game. I remember last time we was talking, right? Because I was kind of frustrated. I'm like, yo, they not letting us rock at something. I was telling you.
You're very secretive. You want to tell me what you were doing, and again, you're not telling me what you're gonna do. So I gotta catch you the next time.
But you know what's gonna happen though. Yeah. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm a habitual thing doing it. If there's a thing to be done, we're gonna do it. But Pete, last time you interviewed me, I was kind of frustrated because the people in power was telling me like, there's really no way for y'all to rock at Summer Jam. There's really no way for y'all to do it. So what I did was I was like, all right, I'm gonna reach out and we're gonna build our own festival stage, which we did. We built the festival stage. We brought out all the Jersey Club DJs, shout out to DJ Unique, shout out to DJ Small, shout out to everybody who rocked out there. And we just turned up. And that stage was a huge, we made World Star.
Yeah.
Right? So Soundtrack
all the
was
blogs.
perfect. Oh my God, yeah, it was crazy. But in the midst of all that, people call on my phone like, "Yo, come inside, like come inside Summer Jam." You know what I mean? Come inside, come backstage. I'm like, "Nah, I got this outside stage. I can't leave it." Next thing I know, my phone started going crazy. Like, bruh, your song is rocking in Summer Jam right now on the main stage. I'm like, nah. And you don't do a big concert, you don't really got footage, you don't got service.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we breaking everything down, we heading back. All of a sudden, I just see mad footage of DJ and up rocking on the Summer Jam stage. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, nobody from Jersey performed Summer Jam. There's no Jersey representation, but it's time. Boom, that's Summer Jam.
Yeah, like I said, full circle.
So
you weren't expecting, he didn't give you a heads up that he was going to play?
No heads up. People was telling me, come inside, come backstage. I didn't know why. And I'm not the type of person, I'm just hanging out to be hanging out if I'm not performing. But yeah, he rocked it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he rocked it. He held it down. He did. That was monumental for Jersey.
So then again, I'll bring you back to the question I asked you last time. What's stopping you now then? All this is going on. You're doing it. What's the problem?
As in what?
Like, what's the problem?
Why we not super mainstream? Why we not signed?
Not even not signed, because you don't necessarily gotta be signed anymore nowadays.
Yeah.
You're saying you could be independent artist and get all your money and not, but
Facts.
well, like
No, I'm gonna tell you.
I don't know, because like last time I asked you the same question, but look at everything now since then. Before maybe there was an excuse, but now like what's the excuse now to not?
I'm gonna keep it about with you.
XXL, like the freshman list, whatever the case may be. What is the excuse now?
So it's really just a matter of people that are empowered recognizing the movement. There's really all I can do is go as hard as I go. You feel me? And I guarantee we're gonna definitely get our recognition 2020. But we might get our recognition end of this year. It's like a month left.
Yeah, it's a month left.
But we definitely getting a lot more notoriety than 6 months ago when I came up here. Like a way big notoriety. So ain't nothing really stopping us. It's coming. It's just in due time. I always say it's in due time.
How do you remain hungry and passionate and knowing you're doing all these things and yet, like you said, powers that be just kind of like,
I wouldn't say they just waiting for it. I don't know what they calculate. I don't know what they're waiting for. But all I do is I just keep on putting on, keep staying consistent, keep going hard, because I've seen what it's gotten us in a 6 month period. And prior to that first 6 months, I've seen what the 6 months prior to that got us. You feel me? So it's like, stay consistent. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. It's popping. Like, it's gonna keep going up.
So what's next for you? What's coming along? I mean, you got the album coming out. You got more Stronghold coming out. You got more videos coming out. It's hard to ask you what's next because you're doing something every day. Like, you probably leave here and you go somewhere.
Thanks.
We were at the PBM thing, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to New York now to do something.
Yeah.
Like, so when do you sleep? Where do you...
I don't.
Where do you get all this creativity from? Does it just come to you?
It's inspiration. So, like, even when I'm working, I'm having fun. You feel me? And, like, even from an interview like this, just recapping, I got some ammunition. Like, if I want to rap about something, I got some ammunition. Like, yo, look how far we've come in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything I do, going to Brooklyn, going to LA, going to Mexico, traveling, going to Canada, all of these experiences culminate into like a creative outlet. So I take it in, the shorties, the girls, the tequila.
And again, you didn't bring nobody in a unicorn hat or unicorn mask.
You know what's crazy?
That's twice.
I'm actually about to link up with a whole bunch of shorties like 10 minutes from here. And I told them, I'm like, yo, they about to do some like pole dancing thing. And I was like, y'all should come to the station and do that.
Yeah, like you're saying, like last time you're like, I got you next time. I'm bringing the unicorn through.
I definitely got you next time.
So I got this the third time.
Definitely.
So then what are you working on? What's the next big song we should look at? Because you seem to have your finger on the game. Like you seem to have your thumbs on the game. Like, and I found Fivio from you. I found like other songs from artists. Even that song you did last time. Big Drip, not Big Drip.
Bricks Too Hard?
Bricks Too Hard. I'm pretty sure I heard it from you first because you get it out fast. Like you said, your song is on before their song is on.
Yeah.
So who should we be looking out for?
As far as other artists, bro, it's a boatload of them.
Because you should be the curator at this point. Like,
I feel like I should keep it a buck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to get a job up at a radio station or something.
No, because you do have your ear like to the streets and you have your thumbs on the music.
Like, it's a boatload of youngins coming up. I ain't even gonna throw everybody's name out there, but it's a boatload of them. Especially out of that 800 Foreign Camp, they got a lot coming. You feel me?
Do any like younger artists in Jersey reach out to you for like maybe like mentoring or just like questions?
They do, yeah, they do, and I give as much advice as I can, but at the same time, I'm not. People think that I'm on. I'm not.
But I'm saying, you look like you're on. You put out like you're on. You work like you're on.
I work like I'm on. Yeah. Because I'm putting myself on.
And it goes back
to myself in these positions.
It goes back to what you said earlier. Like in Jersey, you're saying you're not on, and maybe technically you're not on, but you have the airplay. You are on Hot 97, you are on Power 105.
Yeah.
So if I'm a kid or someone, I'm like, oh, he's on the radio. He is on.
Yeah, that is facts. That's facts.
So what kind of advice do you give, or would you give, or?
Yeah, the advice I would give to anybody is that right now it's an open market. It's an open market. Like, you could have 100 followers today, and if you make something hot, you'll be lit within the next week or so. You feel me? Like, it's an open market, so all you gotta do is be creative and consistent. I think consistency is what kills a lot of people. I know there's a lot of artists from Jersey I'm a fan of. Like, I'm an actual fan of theirs.
Yeah. My
peers, I'm fans of theirs, but they're not consistent. And if we break, I'm like, bro, if y'all was consistent, you'd be lit. They just don't. It's consistency and determination. You can't get, all right, a label might throw you a couple $1,000s, right? I might get a couple $1,000 for a show here, a couple $1,000 over there, go out. But getting a little bit of bread or a nice amount of bread is no excuse to get lazy or get complacent. Like, complacency is going to kill you. You got to keep grinding like you broke. You feel me?
Yeah.
If somebody toss you 50K, put that 50K away or whatever you want to invest it in, but you got to grind like you still need another 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to act like you are an up-and-coming artist. I treat myself like an up-and-coming artist every day. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I gotta act like I'm up and coming. I'm not above nothing. You feel me? I'll go, if you dope and you want to collab, I'll go meet you in your hood. I'm not gonna be like, oh, we gotta meet in Manhattan, nothing like that. I come to wherever you at. But vice versa, if somebody's like a kind of uppity person, like, yo, we gotta have a meeting up in this penthouse suite, I'll throw the suit on. I'm coming up there too.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean?
4 or 5 in the morning. You got stories working.
Yeah.
So earlier, you don't have to answer this question if you want to, but I gotta ask. Earlier, you said there's a top list in Jersey. You'd be top 3. So what other 2?
Top list in Jersey?
Because you said before there was a top 3. You gotta be included in the top 3. So
I gotta be.
So who are the other top 2?
Let me think. It's a top 5 for me.
Okay.
And
hold on, we're gonna base it on everything. Like you said, impact. So no one's confused.
All right. So for me, when we talking about Jersey, right? I'm not going to include no legends or nobody that's not active.
Yeah, of course. I like to think
about active today Jersey, right? I'm still putting Fetty Wap in top because he has a current record that's popping and he made history for he killed it, right? Fetty Wap, Albial, Sue Surf, right? Sue Surf killed it in battle rap and he's killing it mainstream. He got a project coming out. You gotta get a boy the props off of that. I'm gonna throw Arsenal up there too, more on the battle rap side, but Arts is still heavy for Jersey.
Feel bad for Cassidy.
And then there's my man out of South Jersey named Mir Fontaine.
Okay. Yeah, I was talking to his man.
Mir Fontaine, he's killing it. You feel me? So you got them, and then you got to include myself because just.
So do you consider you would still put Albion on there, even though like the situation right now, and we don't know whether or not he's gonna be able to get out and keep pushing? I know he just dropped the project.
No, I don't think there's been an artist from Jersey that's had Albie's impact.
What about Coi Leray?
I thought Coi Leray is definitely up there. Coi Leray's up there. Then you got Coi Leray, Pineapple City.
It's hard, right? When you start like.
Once you start throwing them in there, it's a lot. Chad B, I still throw Chad B up there.
I think we don't always like. I don't think we always like hug on to him or grab him. I'm not the word as much. Like a lot of people don't even think Chloe like she's from Jersey. Well, but like a lot of people don't like mention it like that.
It's because we know she's from Jersey. She's not necessarily. She don't go out there, waving the flag. But Coi Leray definitely.
Yeah,
successful.
Pineapple
City, first female artist on Red Bull Music. That's big. She might be. I mean, I think she's their first artist. Come to think of it.
I mean, she's good enough for 50 Cent to rip off.
Exactly, exactly. So, like, I just threw it like a top 10.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's just hard because when you start thinking about it, it's like who you leave on, who you don't put on, who you take off. But I like to think about, like you said, it's who's working because, like, at the end of the day,
you got to be active, working, and have impact. It's not just rapping.
And so, who's the number one artist that got style?
Style-wise, what you mean, like dress?
Because last time you told me you were number one in style.
I'm number one in style, number one in sauce. Yes, definitely.
That's what's up, bro. And once again, I gotta wrap this up and saying so. I appreciate you coming through. Where can everybody find you? I mean,
hey yo, everything is on Unicorn151 on Instagram, man. Unicorn151 or hashtag Jersey Dodge. You're gonna see everything. Or look up Killa Kherk Cobain, all platforms.
And we're still looking out for that project.
Still.
Is there a title to it?
Nope.
You really give me nothing. It's all good though. But once again, I appreciate you coming on. This is the Garden State Hip Hop Hour. Killa Kherk Cobain, round 2, waiting for the third time to come through. Brooklyn, Jersey, New York. I don't know. You catch this man everywhere, all times of the day. Oh, actually, that's what I do want to ask you. Shows, like you don't do shows.
I do mad shows.
You do shows, but what? You don't post them up? Where you doing shows at? Performing?
I'm performing this Friday with in the XL Lounge. What's popping?
And
I'm doing the halftime show at the celebrity basketball game this Saturday. What's popping?
There we go.
We in the building. I'm doing mad. I got mad
But
shows.
I feel like you don't put them out there as much again. But you said you don't rap like all the time like that. It's not your full-time job.
Bro, let me tell you, I'm booked up all the time, every weekend.
Yeah, like you have so much going on. Maybe that's Mystic. I can't keep up.
Yeah,
But definitely the halftime show, man. See, there's so much.
Listen, halftime at the celebrity basketball game, I'm shutting it down. I'm bringing the 800 homies out there with me. You feel me?
You balling?
I might dunk on somebody. Yeah, I might ball a little bit. I don't really ball too much. I might.
All right, that's Killa Kherk Cobain catching balling and dunking on your favorite rapper out here in Jersey. Once again, it's the Garden State Hip Hop Hour, and we'll catch you guys next time.